And now, sports coverage you can count on with Sports Director Nolan Knight.
It's another busy day of high school basketball here in Hanceville, where there's 6A, 3A, and 2A Northwest Region Finals are taking place. In the early window, the Buckhorn Bucks were looking to return to Birmingham for the first time since 2006. But to get there, they would have to take on the state's top team, undefeated Pinson Valley, in a top 10 showdown. And early on, Pinson Valley looked like they were playing their best ball. Pull-up midi goes for Terry Connor, but the Bucks would respond. A drive to the rim for Austin Childress. He touches it off the glass and finishes. They would finish with 13 points tonight, but the Bucks would continue to impress. Drive from Caleb Holt, and check out the assist. Terrence Robinson is there for the easy lay-in, and that great passing was on display all day. This time, Childress with the dish to Robinson as the Bucks pull off the upset, taking down undefeated Pinson Valley 55-45. They're headed to the Final Four for the first time since 2006.
And we're just really confident right now. I mean, compared to a month ago, we're really confident, and so I'm optimistic that we can still put together good games. I don't know if we're going to win it all, but I like the team I'm carrying down there.
In the girls' 6A final, the Hazel Green Lady Trojans were once again in a region championship, hoping to advance to Birmingham for the 9th straight year in a row. And after taking down Clay Chalkville this morning, 55-45, the ladies are well on their way to possibly winning their 6th straight state championship. And head coach Tim Miller says although today's win was good, it wasn't the ultimate goal.
We're always happy for the win, but whatever happened, that game is over. Now it's on to the next opponent. You know, that's where we approach it, especially in the playoffs. You know, this is about, hey, let's handle the game at hand, worry about the next game when this game's over.
Also taking place at Wallace State today, the 3A and 2A Northwest Region Championships. Highlights from those games tonight at 10. For the early action at Jacksonville State, we'll send it to Max Cohan, who has the highlights.
Only 3 games separate teams from history, and today area squads tried to check the first one off the list at the Northeast Regional. The 5A region crown is on the line as Southside and Arab meet at the Pete. And how about Lady Knights guard Lily Livingston with 3 first-half three-pointers, netting more than the entire Southside squad. Her sharpshooting gave the Lady Knights a 9-point advantage at the break, but the Panthers stormed back, making it a 2-possession game before the Knights stabbed back. Lainey Kelly would drill a shot that would serve as the game winner with over 3 minutes on the clock. And though the Panthers would claw closer in the end, the Knights went wire to wire, heading to their first Final Four since 2017 with the 48-44 win.
A year and a half ago, I was lying in the hospital with quadruple bypass surgery and a heart valve replacement. I didn't know if I'd be here tonight. I really didn't. These girls helped me get through that. Fighting for them, fighting to get back, wanting to coach them, it helped me get through that surgery, and I just appreciate that very much. They mean the world to me.
Up next, it's a Sand Mountain showdown between Guntersville and Scottsboro, and this one was a true shootout with 16 lead changes. Brandon Fusel was cooking for the Cats, filling up the stat sheet in a 32-point outing. On the other end of the court, Ty Sexton was leading Scottsboro with a 20-point charge. A 1-point game at the half, Scottsboro pulled away in the third, going up double digits with a 25-point period, but Guntersville responded with 27 in the fourth. Fusel from deep to give Guntersville the lead in the fourth. Driving the lane, Parker Bell says, "Ring me up." The hoop and the harm give Scottsboro the lead, but Fusel got Guntersville back in front. Now, tied at 66 with less than 30 seconds left, the Cats try to dribble out the clock, but Fusel loses the ball and they have to foul. Kyle Wright would drain the first and miss the second of the free throws, giving Guntersville one last shot. But Perry couldn't get the floater to fall, and the Cats claim the crown 67-66.
We've played 32 games, and about 30 of them have been like that. We scheduled games for this very reason, so that in tournament time we would be seasoned. And I think if we hadn't have done that, we might have panicked.
And in the final game of our early slate, it's an Elite Eight battle between New Hope and Hanley. Takariana Mosley was a problem for the Indians with 12 points in the first half, but thanks in part to big games from Kaylee Yarborough and Kaylee Laban, New Hope rallied from a first half deficit to claim another region title, 50-42.
They fight. They're fighters, and they're going to fight you to the end. And I thought they punched us in the mouth early, and we didn't respond real well, but in the second half I thought we responded. But I think that 6-minute drought come when we started trapping her a little bit, trying to get it out of her hands and making somebody else do something right there.
The day is far from over here at the Pete. Be sure to join us at 10 o'clock for the rest of the Hoops highlights. Reporting in Jacksonville, Max Cohan, Way 31 Sports.